of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bears will put total leather to crank us up. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oklahoma State's offense will go on the attack first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in on the right. Wide open space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Bears offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. If you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he...
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like every...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone, because they're such big targets, but they can block, or you just slip them out and find a little hole in the defense, feature them, throw it up, let them go get it. Nice job by the tight end with the catch and the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Boone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season.
Turning it on! Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback. He's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Boone. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Lost a throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boone. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 8th play of the drive coming up. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds a spot in the middle. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They come to the line for the 1st play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off play action on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Bears decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Snap it to the back. Running to Green. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, they're looking ahead. Oh,
breaks into the open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Got his man. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best.
Oh, a lot of space. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing.
Touchdown Bears! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The give on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got his man quickly. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Beal. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Quickly complete. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. At the 35, he's loose.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Boone. And they swarm him under. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Gives it on the option. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Cowboys are marching down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not.
There he goes. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a night.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Under fire. All kinds of time before he fires right. He's got it. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown Bears! And the pummeling has started.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Takes a handoff. It's Beal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Bears have this offense rolling. Look out, he's got room.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
To the ground with the back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Finds his big tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Bringing the heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And down he goes back at the 3. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball comes to rest right there.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the heat. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. On the option. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Bears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Leaves it with the back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Lopez.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
On the ball! Quarterback runs a seam. Picks up 1.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Beal. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the And that is how we will